Welcome to Make Shit Happen. This is 3 Minute Thursday, episode number 133. Make shit happen. We are going to talk about today about how people and why people get into businesses. A lot of time people get into businesses because they want freedom. They want freedom of time. They want freedom of money. They want freedom of not talking to a boss. They want freedom and they want to be their own boss. And a lot of people think they will make so much money if they're in business for themselves. The bitter truth is, when you're in business for yourself, you become a slave to your business. That's right. Let me say it again. When you are in business for yourself, you become a slave to your business. Some people are in self-destruction mode because they don't know how to manage money. They can get a real good client or a real good payout, and then all of a sudden they just, they go crazy because they don't know how to manage their money. Someone might get a $100,000 contract, and all of a sudden their lifestyle goes to $100,000, and they end up spending all their money, and they don't know how to manage the drought season. Because in business, everyone should know the drought is always coming. One good payoff, one good client doesn't mean anything. You have to be able to balance that out. And then people go into business not thinking about profit. Profit is the last thing on people's head. They're just worried about how I'm going to get my business rolling, how I want to go ahead and just get more clients. They forget about profit. Profit is what drives the engine. Because if you don't have profit, eventually, you can't pay a lot of things and you won't be able to surpass through the drought season. A lot of people forget about taxes. A lot of people forget about, in case shit happens scenarios. Someone might have an AC company and they are rolling and everything, and all of a sudden sales slow down, cash flow slows down, and the van breaks down. And now they don't have the money to do that. A lot of people in business don't know how to save money. Okay, they don't put the money aside for rainy season, for the drought season, for in case shit happens, or an employee messes up, or training, or some kind of advertisement funds. In business, people don't also think about advertising because it's like business is like a party, right? You're having a party at your house. You can have the best wine, you can have the best food, you can have the best entertainment. But if you forget to invite anyone, you forget to send the invitation cards, how many people are going to show up to your party? Business, you have to make sure that you're always marketing, you're always advertising, you're going out there and getting customers. Customer won't just come to you because they'll accidentally bump on you. Some people do, but you want to make money, you have to make sure that you're getting out there and reaching people. And some people don't know how to do that. Some people, they're just terrible on, administrations, making, sending the calls back. There's just a lot of things involved, right? When you are in business for yourself. Being in business is nice and cool and everything, but don't forget about the profit. Don't forget about how to manage money. Don't forget about paying your taxes. All that things come first. And if you talk to other entrepreneurs, hey, how's business? Oh, it's the greatest month ever. Greatest quarter. We just got our biggest client ever. They don't tell you what stress comes with the business. How they are stressing to pay, to make ends meet, because a lot of entrepreneurs, they elevate their lifestyle. Because they get this one good season, one good quarter, one good, 2 good months. And all of a sudden they're buying, Ferraris and Lambos out there, Mercedes out there. People don't think, hey, you know what? When there is bad time, when there is rainy season, when there's drought season, what am I going to do? Who's going to pay my bills? And then a lot of people, they want to, grow too fast. Growing too fast is another problem in business. They want to stretch themselves so thin. There's only 24 hours in the day. You can only do so much. You are going to get tired. There's, you always see people who have a chain of 5 stores or 5 restaurants or 5 something, right? And then all of a sudden they have 20 restaurants. And then next thing you know, they go out of business because there's something called cash flow. There's something called working capital. And I guarantee you, if you're in business, a lot of you business people don't even know the meaning of cash flow, don't even know the meaning of working capital. And why is it important? Listen, guys, if you want to be in business, you got to research read some books, think about it. How to spend the money, how to save money, because you got to put money in the buckets, because you are your worst enemy. You got to put money in other buckets that you can't touch, because you are the one who's going to take that money, and when you need it, it won't be there. This is something I want to talk about just a little briefly. This is 3 Minute Thursday. If you think this will benefit somebody that you know, or this benefited you, share this episode with somebody. Thank you for subscribing to my podcast. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe us on Apple Podcasts or anywhere you can listen to podcasts. If you're listening to it on Apple Podcasts, please, please, please rate us and review us. Thank you so much. Now let's go out there and make shit happen.